Hello there, good afternoon. My name is Baba Tando and I bring you the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. It's 16 years after 127 football fans lost their lives in Accra in what has been described as the worst stadium disaster to have ever taken place in Africa. It occurred during a match between Ghana's two most successful teams, Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The disaster is commemorated every year, usually with the laying of wreaths at the Accra Sports Stadium. Other individuals, especially veteran sports administrator Herbert Mensah, who was chairman of Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the time of the disaster, organized various activities to mark the day. A survivor of May 9 and a former board member of Accra Hearts of Oak, Aziz Haruna-Futa, is frustrated at how authorities have dealt with the May 9 stadium disaster. For him, successive governments have failed to honor the 127 fans who died through no fault of theirs. I had a conversation with him. Take a listen.
I'm tired. It seems like nobody is listening to us, or nobody is listening to me. I've been talking about May 9th every year. Year goes, year comes. Nothing happened. Government goes, government comes, nothing happened. We'll wait for a year and the media people like you will come again. We talk, we say something, you ask me experience, you ask me about this, I will say it, but nothing happens.
When you say nothing happens, what exactly do you mean? What do you want happening?
Yeah, they are not commemorating it very well.
How?
Simple. See, I propose a candle night.
Procession.
Yes, for our heroes. They are our heroes. They lost their life without any cost because of their love of the game. You see, I told them that whoever passed away, graphic has the person's picture. Why don't you show it or print it in the graphic? Then at least acknowledge them. This simple thing has turned a difficult thing. Today, my friend, my brother, Mohammed, who lost his life during the May 9th, his son is 17 years. Yes. This boy, I don't know, either he will love football or he will hate the game, because you don't do anything to let him know that even though he lost his father, but he has to be proud of his father. They do it in England, they do it in South Africa, they do it in Argentina, they do it everywhere that this thing happened. Only Ghana, it seems like we are cursed. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to commemorate this thing proper. I don't know.
Is it because the people in the helm of affairs who can do this thing you're talking about don't think it's important?
Oh, of course, they don't think it's important. You know that they have something in back of their mind, and I will say it. They think that those that lost their life, they are nothing. They are nobody. They are from, they are nobody. Nobody knows them. They're from Nima, Bukom, Newtown, and elsewhere. Excuse me to say, if one of the minister's son or one of the president's son died, they will commemorate this thing very well. But they don't care. They don't even love the game. If they love the game, they will help and commemorate this May 9th very well. But they sit down, they don't care. Oh, forget about these Kobolo people. What do we have to wait our time and our resource on these people? But these are the people that died without any cost.
Aziz, new government, new president, new minister, potentially new chief executive officer for the National Sports Authority. Have you in any way tried talking to these people?
Oh, not yet, but I have.
Not yet. Then it means it will pass like that.
No, I have a meeting with Dr. Uso Ansah at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. I discussed with him that they have to look at the May 9th and organize it very well. If they have to do a forum and invite somebody from Liverpool, somebody from South Africa, or somebody from Argentina as resource persons to come and have a forum or a workshop to talking to these club supporters, it will help. He told me that I know it's a new government, but they need time and they will put it into their plans. But I'm saying that if May 9th is 16 years tomorrow or today, it should be something documented in the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Sports.
But I'm sure there's a document on May 9th.
But what did they do about it? They don't do anything about it. We'll go to the stadium and you will see there will not be anything different between the previous government and this one when it comes to May 9th.
Are you frustrated? Are you tired? Do you want to give up?
Yeah, I'm so frustrated and I want to give up. You know, we want to do our own thing. We want to do our small thing that we think we can do. But we think that this is a national issue. But then the late Jake Obechebi Lamte and our former president, Kufuor, they were at the first May 9th funeral ground. They were there to speak, to encourage people, to make it a national issue. But what stopped the successive government? What stopped them of doing that? What stopped them of doing that? See, football is something that we all love. These are innocent people. Rashida, the reason why I'm so passionate in this thing because it is only God that helped me.
You could have been dead.
I should have been dead. We bought our own tickets to go and support our team. We didn't cause any problem. Rather, there was tear gas against us, the police, trying to run for our life. We lost our life. Up to now, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. We'll wait till a year and one day that we speak about May 9th. And quite recently, House and Kotoko game, you saw what happened. People threw a lot of things on the field. So these are some of the things that we are talking about as a football nation. Whether we like it or not, Ghana is a football nation. And if you don't think, Rashida, if you don't think that this thing is important, I'm not saying anything. Let's sit down and wait for a future. May 9th is 16 years. There are people, by then, they are around 15 years. They don't go to stadium. Now they are 31 years. They follow Haas and Kotoko, or they follow other clubs. They never experience anything about disaster. And these guys are so passionate with their club. Imagine what they are going to do.
The conversation continues in our subsequent sports bulletins. But for now, you can find out more on the sports page of myjoyonline.com. We're also tweeting live on the handle JoySportsGH. On Facebook, you can find us. Your address is Joy Sports. You can tweet at me personally on my personal Twitter handle, Baba Tando. That's your sports. Good afternoon.